Okay, hello YouTube. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how to get onto YouTube. I'm not going to talk about the typical stuff like everyone seems to be talking about, like SEO and how to prepare your YouTube channel or how to get your YouTube channel started. I'm going to talk about something completely different that's actually going to help you. Because at the end of the day, I see a lot of people. They know how to research what videos to upload onto YouTube. They know a little bit about SEO. They understand a little bit about keyword research and stuff like that. And if you don't, you can certainly go to my YouTube channel. Let me just show you, and you can just check out my beginner course. Let's just load up my channel. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm always uploading different content about how to help you to build your business and so on. And like my video. Thanks very much for doing that. But this is my YouTube channel, and I'll give you the link below. But you'll be able, this video is on YouTube anyway, so you'll be able to, get to my channel. But down here, where it says on my main YouTube channel area, I've got YouTube traffic course for beginners. You can just simply click the play all button or go through these videos, and you'll be able to check out. It's kind of slightly outdated in some ways, but it's kind of evergreen because we're really talking about the basics on really simply getting set up. Once you're there, then you can start building up your content on YouTube in the right way. So YouTube on the whole is very it's a lot of it's common sense. You don't want to cheat the system because they're clever. They won't allow you to cheat the system anyway. You just got to, as long as you're focusing on uploading good content to help people, and not try to cheat the system, it's going to work very well for you. But in this video, I'm going to talk about content. All right, how to produce content, what you should be thinking, and at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a kind of a framework that you're going to be able to download for free. That's going to give you everything you need to be able to map out your video. Okay, and this framework is only all in 5 steps, so you'll be able to memorize the key points of the framework because it's so simple. You're just memorizing the kind of what you need to be thinking at the various aspects of throughout your video. And once you do that, it's going to be a lot easier to get in front of a camera, because I know people challenge with and people struggle with what they're going to be talking about. Whether they have authority or not to talk about a certain topic or whatever, and the answer to that is you do. Even if you're just curating other people's content, you're allowed to do that. You're not allowed to copy or duplicate. That's definitely not allowed. Okay, that's not going to happen. All right, even if people are going to ask me, it's just not going to happen. You just need to you need to curate your own content. It doesn't matter if you're getting ideas and tips and thoughts from other people, and you can even share links with other people, so you can do a kind of a joint venture type thing with other people. But thinking about what content to produce is not that difficult, and the way I see it is, if you don't know what to talk about, you're not learning. You need to be learning in this industry. You need to be willing to get better. It doesn't take a lot of time. You can go out there on YouTube, watch some good videos. I see people, they want to become better at marketing their business. They want to be able to learn how to build a team. Well, get onto YouTube and learn how to do it. Then once you've learned how to do it a little bit and you've learned a few gold nuggets, little tips here and there, you'll be able to discuss what you've learned. You can actually say in your video, here are some great tips I've discovered. And I've learned this from a friend of mine, or I've learned this from a course that I've taken, or I've joined a particular platform that generates great leads and signups for my business. This has helped me so much. You can talk about the stuff that you've learned. You can talk about the platforms that you've recently joined, and that's how you review it. But I'm going to talk about how to piece together your video script. Okay, because you need to have a video script, and it's very, very easy to do. You've got to understand with YouTube videos, they're different from, for example, explainer videos. They're different from, for example, Facebook ads or whatever. If you're doing a video sales letter, or for example, it's totally different. YouTube, on the other hand, you can get away with making mistakes. In fact, even the gurus, even the experts, the YouTubers themselves, you see them making mistakes. That's why they do jump cuts and things like that, just to sort of cut out their mistakes. But it's never smooth, it really isn't. If you don't get started, you never will, because you're never going to be perfect. I still do a lot of ums and ers, and as you've probably noticed. But so let's talk about the script, okay? And as I promised at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a complete download of examples, what are good, some great points to consider about when what to say in your video and stuff like that. So in these 5 steps, I've put together the 5 steps here. It starts off with the intro. Intro is very, very important, because people are, when they come across your video, they haven't got time. They haven't necessarily got time to watch all the way through your video. If they see that it's 10 minutes long, they want to be sure that within the first 30-50 seconds of your video, they need to be sure what it is you're going to be talking about. Because the reason why they clicked on your video in the first place is because you had something there in the title that attracted them. It might have been the title. They were searching on YouTube, for example, or they searched out somebody else's video first, and then they saw your video as a kind of a suggestion. YouTube kind of presented your video as a suggestion, or whatever. And what they saw was they saw a title or whatever, and then they thought, okay, well, click that, see if that's going to solve my problem. So you need to be able to solve their problem, or at least preview what you're going to be talking about. It's kind of the whole idea of an intro is to fulfill the promise of the title. Okay, so for example, if you put in the title how to generate leads and signups using a free program or whatever, you need to fulfill that promise, and you need to make sure that they understand what this program is basically about. Don't give out all the details. Try to get it all inside 30, 40, 50 seconds of your video, first part of the video, and then explain how you're going to be able to guarantee, or that they're going to be able to not guarantee, be careful of the word guarantee, but what I mean is how they can be sure that what you're going to present to them is going to satisfy their issue, okay? Because people do have a struggle in this industry, or whatever industry they're in, whatever niche you're in, okay? If it's weight loss, if it's trying to build your business, or if it's network marketing or whatever, the problems that people face. You know that if it's the weight loss industry, that they are overweight or whatever. Those are the people you're talking to, and that they have some issues. They want to be able to lose weight. Therefore, you're going to be able to fix their problems, and you're going to tell them how you're going to fix their problems, all inside 30, 40, 50 seconds of the preview of your video. Okay, so you need to get something good in there, and then so after the intro, you need to think about the title sequence, and what that is kind of a brand. You've probably noticed this with YouTubers. They put in a kind of a brand after the intro. So first of all, they sort of talk about the intro. They say, in this video, I'm going to talk briefly about how to generate leads and signups from a great program, because I know that people do struggle in this industry about generating leads and signups and so on. And then they go on and talk a little bit more about the intro, and then they go into a kind of a brand, a title sequence. They say, okay, so guys, my name is Edward Keyte, and I'm always uploading great content onto YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and click that bell so that you get notified as and when I upload new fresh content. Guys, you can do that, okay? The title sequence can already be done, all right? So do your title sequence right now. Okay, as a kind of a brand, have it saved on your desktop, and every time you upload a video down the road, you can use exactly the same title sequence. Go and look at other people's YouTube videos. Go and look at professionals in this industry, and look at their title sequence. They're pretty much all the same. You could go on to let's have a look at I don't know, how to generate leads online or whatever. Let's take someone that I recognize. This guy, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna pick someone random. I should have got something already prepared for you guys. I'm sorry, but let's see what this guy says.
How do I generate leads for my particular business? I'm really tired of playing the hunting role. I want to become the hunted and have people come to me. Can you help? All right, so this is a great question.
Okay, so the intro was interesting how he did it. Okay, it's all pretty much the same. It is an intro. He went straight into the issue. He went straight into the kind of he fulfilled the promise. You know, you saw what I did. I went onto YouTube. I did a search out because I want to learn how to generate leads for my business, and I came up with this guy. And I'm really as a searcher, as a surfer, I'm hoping that this guy is going to fulfill the promise of his title. And I think he pretty much already did in his intro. He told me exactly what he's going to cover in this video. It looks pretty good. I'm impressed. The intro goes straight into it, even before he introduces himself. I still don't know who this guy is, but let's see if he introduces himself.
Question that came in from Trevor, one of my email list subscribers. And in today's video, we're going to be answering that question. We're going to be talking about lead generation, how to get more leads, more prospects for your business. So if you need more people to talk to about your product or your service, or if you need more eyeballs on your presentation, I think today's video will really help. So here's the truth, guys. Most small business owners that I talk.
Okay, so basically all in within 28 seconds of the video, he spoke exactly what he's going to be talking about in this video. All right, he's already got his brand on there, so he may not say anything about his brand. He may not introduce his own name or whatever. This is possibly slightly unusual. He might. Let's continue.
And that I work with when I travel and when I speak on stages across the country, I find that most people are drastically overcomplicating the lead generation process. They're making it way more difficult than it needs to be, because the truth is there are really only two ways to generate leads for any business. There might be a lot more tactics, but every tactic can be broken down and categorized into just one of these two buckets. Okay,
I'm not going to go on with this, but basically he did a great intro. For some reason he didn't introduce himself, but I suppose that doesn't matter. I'm not going to criticize this guy. He's way beyond me. You know, he talks fast, which is good, because sometimes, you know, don't think that you have to talk fast, but you know what he's doing is he realizes that people haven't got time. He knows that people are going to potentially click off his video in the first 30, 40, 50 seconds of the video. Within the first minute. And he wants to get what he wants to say out there. He wants to fulfill the promise of the title, and he wants to make sure that people are going to stick around. All right. And he looks like he's basically left out his brand, which is probably fine, because he had information about his brand, as you saw down here. You know, we can see who this guy is. He's an entrepreneur. He's a speaker. He's a coach. So we already know that he's qualified. He's more than qualified to talk about this niche. So that's good. But I think you guys probably understand what I'm talking about. The intro is very, very important. Probably more important than the title in some ways, but I think branding is also important.
What is the best way for you to get leads for your business on the internet? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you a simple 3-step process that you can implement immediately to start getting leads.
Sorry, that was an ad. Sorry.
Yo, what's up, you guys? This is Nathan Lucas with Freedom Influencer. And if you...
Okay, well, let's look at this guy. I know I often watch this guy's videos. He's got some good stuff.
You have a website. It's getting traffic. Traffic's amazing, but if no one turns into a lead, what happens? You don't make any money. Hey everyone, I'm Neil Patel, and today I'm going to teach you how to generate leads.
Okay, see what he did? He got his intro done literally within the first 10 seconds. Done. And he went straight into and then he went very quickly into his own brand. I think what he did there is brilliant. I've seen this guy before. He's huge. And yeah, he covered the intro. He went straight into the title. He started branding himself very, very quickly. And there's no wonder why someone like this is doing very well on YouTube, because he's fulfilling the promise of his title. He's letting people know, because people haven't got time to stick around. He's letting people know that they're going to get a great video here, talking about exactly their problem. He is talking about the problem, because this is what you need to cover. You need to really emphasize the problem in the video.
Website. It's getting traffic. Traffic's amazing, but if no one turns into a lead, what happens? You don't make any money.
Okay, so he's emphasizing the problem. This is a big problem. You need to get people to understand what the problem is, because they already know the problem. They're living it, and they need to relate to you. So you need to understand their problems. They need to understand their problems, and you're going to talk about it. So talking about people's problems, and then they know that you're going to produce some kind of solution to this problem. And in some ways you want to get the intro out there and done inside the first minute. easily, you know, within the first 30, 40, 50 seconds. This guy did it in the first 10 seconds, and I think that's genius, you know, absolutely. And then, you know, and then branding yourself, telling a little bit about who you are, you know, don't spend too much on the title, not much time, 10 seconds at the most, really, you know, just to get people to know, like, and trust you. Who are you? Why are you, you know, have any authority to do that? Even if you don't think you've got authority to do that, you know, guys, they're on your channel. Be confident. And then after the title, you go straight into the, you know, the frame the problem, as it's said here. So you want to emphasize the problem. Give them, get them into a kind of a story frame. You know, do a kind of a story or something. Let people know that, you know, that you understand what they're going through in the industry, because you are a part of the industry. You feel their issues, and then you can talk about, you know, guys, people struggle in this industry about finding or generating leads. Okay, that's one way of suggesting the problem. Or you could talk about the weight loss industry. Say, are you, for example, are you struggling to find ways to lose weight or whatever? You know, guys, you know it better. You know your niche better than I do. But you know the pain points, what people are struggling with, and then you know, then you can go into the solution, and then obviously that's what they're waiting for. Going into the solution is important, but don't leave out important points of the solution, such as giving examples of why this actually works. Just giving out a solution is a little bit weak, because everyone can do that. But what you need to do is to give people a kind of an inkling that you know what you're talking about, and not only you're going to give them a solution, but you're also going to give them some examples of why this works, who's it worked for. You know, even if you haven't generated the success or whatever yourself, you know, refer them to other testimonials, or, you know, your sponsor, or, you know, the fact that it's helped a lot of people. And, you know, hopefully you've got some kind of demonstration. Maybe you're using a screencast software such as Screencast-O-Matic, which is a free software. Go to screencast-o-matic.com and you can screencast maybe your back office, if you're allowed to do so, and talk about some of your results that you've been able to generate. Or if you can't get any results of your own, maybe talk about some other people that you've seen on social media, and with their permission you can grab some screenshots. Obviously always get permission when you get other people's screenshots and stuff. So that's what you can do there. And then finally, really, you're going into the call to action. This is a very, very important step, and this is something you need to really practice. You need to get smooth at giving the call to action at the end of your video. All right, so these two steps are going to be the things you're going to be focused on to try and make reasonably smooth, because they're always going to be pretty much different. But if you're always promoting the similar kind of product, because this is your niche, you need to get good at doing a call to action, because at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be long. You can just say, so guys, if you really want to generate leads and signups to your business, and this is important to you, and you've been struggling, make sure that you get on the link below, and I look forward to working with you. This is really all you need to say, but make sure that you go from the solution into the call to action smoothly, so it doesn't look too spammy. And then, obviously, again, something I missed is that the intro. There are things that you need to put into the intro, because the whole point of the intro is you need to make sure that your YouTube followers watch right to the end of the video as much as possible. Because if you're going to do a 10-minute video and they only ever watch about 1 or 2 minutes of your video, YouTube is going to de-rank you. You're going to get penalized. That's what YouTube does. It detects the numbers of the people that actually stick around on your video. Okay, if everyone is only watching the first part of your video and then they can't be bothered to watch the rest of your video, you're not going to get very high ranking on YouTube. So you need to be able to, you need to be willing to let them know what kind of perhaps freebie maybe you're going to give out, a piece of value or whatever. Notice in the beginning of this video I told you I was going to let you download my framework, my free framework. This is it, guys. I'm going to show it you now. Okay, we're going to be talking about the intro. This is what you're going to be able to get access to at the end of this video. You get this is the intro. I'm talking about some information about what you need to be focused on. I got two examples, two examples that you can use for your intro. If you want, you can just basically follow this script up to a point, reword it and stuff, but you know, as long as you change these parts that are in orange, for example, you know, you want to make more videos, but you feel stiff and unnatural talking to the camera. So, you know, you can fill this in, such as, I don't know, you could say, for example, so you want to generate leads and signups to your business. Okay, I hear you, I understand you, I get that. Okay, in this video, we'll discuss a few simple strategies to help you, for example, generate more traffic using a free system that I have, and at the end of the video I'm going to give you access to that. So talk about what you're going to get, you know, perhaps what you're going to give them as value so they want to stick around. Here's another example, and then we talk about the title sequence. Okay, so, you know, for example, you could say, I don't know, okay, hey, what's up, guys? My name's Edward Keyte here at Network Solutions Pro, helping you build your online business, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, you know, you also need to get them to like and subscribe to your video channel, and also click that bell so that they so that your users can get notified as and when you upload new content. Okay, and then we've got the rest of the script here. So we've got a whole script here with examples and everything. This is basically my framework that I follow. I'll share this with you guys in a PDF. You'll be able to download it and get access to that. So I will put it into the description below. Hopefully people will do watch this video all the way to the end before downloading this. That's why I'm talking about it here at the end of the video, because, you know, that's, you know, at the end of the day, this is my journey as well, and you're trying to make your journey, and we're all trying to be successful online. Okay, I'm perhaps in some ways further down the road than some people, but I'm also learning from my mentors, and I'm trying to generate success as well. So we're all in the boat together. So hopefully this video helped you. Get the download from the description of this video and enjoy it. Hope you like it, but please give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and more importantly, make sure that you click that bell after you subscribe so that you do get notified as and when I upload new content. Somebody asked for this. Somebody was in my inbox the other day, a couple of days ago. They really wanted to learn how to use YouTube better. They were scared. They found, you know, they felt that they were struggling with what to do and how to use YouTube and what content to upload and so on. So I thought, you know, it would be good to actually get this video out there, hopefully to help that gentleman, but also help a number of other people in my team. And if you guys, even if you're not in my team and you want access to this framework, please go ahead and download it from the comment section below my video. And I would appreciate likes and you know, by all means, comment below just to let me know how you're using YouTube and how it's helped you, and just give me a thumbs up. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.